Good morning, and thanks for joining us again for our session today. If you just a quick reminder for those that have not been with us, or just a point out, if you joined us from any other channel from going through our site, if you'd like to join us on cargin.com, and by doing so you'll be able to interact with us. So you'll be able to ask questions, you'll be able to let us know who's with us, and we can actually build a bit of a relationship in that respect. So if there's any requests that you'd like to do on these sessions, the sessions are designed for able to work in a confined space. So if you're at home, if you're in a hotel room or wherever else that you're actually watching this, you can watch it live on a Friday morning, or you can watch it if you go onto that channel any time of the week. So log onto it and you can view us and interact with us that way. Okay, just a quick safety point for I always mention this, do work to your own pace. If we're finding we're doing stuff that's going a bit too fast or too many, just miss every other one out, and so you can get more out of it, you get most of it out of it. Anything that's feeling uncomfortable, then stop doing it. Maybe you need to check how it's looking. And also, if you've got any medical complaints, make sure that you're safe to do so. If you're doing it at home or in a confined space, make sure you've got space from the furniture, so don't be kicking the furniture or each other if you're doing it with other members of the family. Right, we're going to make a start from there. Feet up, well, we always start with the warm-up, so nice and steady. Let's get ourselves moving. Movement is important to get the muscles and the blood flowing. Let's bring it in and out. It's going up and down. And just shoot it up. So all different angles, we want to get yourself moving. And coming across. And bring it forwards. Okay, let's just roll those knees outwards. And let's bring those knees inwards. Pick your knees up. And let's take those knees to the side. Let's get all the muscles in the body moving. And let's go around the other way. Have the knees pointing forwards and keep them soft. Keep them that way as we go through the trunk. So we're isolating the waist. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And just fold in half. Bring yourself up, vertebrae at a time, and again going straight up and dropping down in half. Right, let's take feet double shoulder width and just moving left and right. We're going over to this side, deepen the bend in the knee, up and over the top, and taking it up and over the top. We're turning to the right and stretching out the rear arm. Changing the back on the ball foot and dropping down. And let's turn the face of the body. So we're stretching out with the rear arm, big stretch from the front fingertips to the back heel. And change the back on the ball foot. We're going to pull backwards, right knee over the right foot and bring it back and going over, and you'll feel it stretching in the hip flexor adductor. Okay, right, we're going to loosen up the hips a little bit more, so we're going to take one leg back, put the same arm in front, and we're just lifting. Height to suit yourself. Don't go too adventurous. Not too much too quick. Two more. And one. And from there. So we're just getting the blood flow. Three, two, and one. Okay, kick the heels to the side, and we're lifting the side of the knee into the palm. So straight leg, straight line from the shoulder to the heel. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to take the heels the opposite way. Knee, Slide the knee into the palm. Three, two, and one. Good, good, good. Right, from there, what we're going to get to do, we're going to work through some techniques and then we're going to put them together later on. So from there, to start with, we're going to work a low block. So from there, attack comes to this section of the body here. We're coming from the center chest and take it down. If you haven't trained before, just isolate and focus on the doing arm. The other arm comes back to strengthen the technique. So from the center chest, we're going to change hands, go the other way. Changing hands. Changing hands. Two more. And one. Good. Two parts of the arm we use to block is the outer forearm, which is the little finger side, or the thumb side, the inner forearm. This particular one we're going to be blocking outwards, so you can go to the middle section, or we can go high, depending on the attack. So we're coming this way, and the arm's rotating out. Right, from there we're taking this arm here, change it to the other side, and over here, and go, and go, and one more. Good. We're going to go with the middle section and using the other part of the arm. So we use this part using the outer forearm, palm facing away. We're now going to come this way, inner forearm, lining it up and with your shoulder on this occasion. So from here, with the right, with the left, right, left. As I say, if I tend to go a bit fast for your comfort, then miss every other one out. One more each arm. Good. We're going to use the punch, so we can jab punch across, or we can do a traditional punch. So one hand's out, no one's on the hip, just changing it over. It comes forwards and twists, and change. This time I'm going to step forward with this leg. Step forward. Good. And I'm going to step forward. Go step back. Okay. And again, if you're restricted on space, now I took 2 steps there, we're going to take 3 later on. If you restrict on space, do it on the spot, return to exchange. So space is not a problem for training with the drills that we're doing on these streamings. Two more. Good. So as long as you can move your arms and legs so that you're not in a phone box, you'll be fine. Right, first of the kicks we're going to be working, as many of you, if you've been with us many times, you'll be comfortable with the front kick. We pick the knee up first. So that most kicks start with a bent knee. So come here, forwards. We're picking it up. And I always like to show that's the ball foot. So if you're standing on your tiptoes, that's the tool of use. We're coming forward with the right. And if we step forward, we'd be this way. And forward. Got 2 more. Good. That comes to a straight front on target. If we're coming to the side, or we've got someone on a diagonal here, then we're coming from the buttock, we're coming out with the foot here. If I want to take it to the front, just lift and pivot your standing foot. And the importance of safety in joints, the feet are designed to go the same direction. So turn, we're coming out. Good. And again, for those who are more experienced, try and keep your hands up. So we're not using balance, and we're coming out. So turn. If you're new to this, just side on. So heel to the buttock, coming out. And those that are more experienced, if you want to stay side on, that's fine. So I'm lifting the weight. And we use that other leg. So either side on. So we're looking to a side target. Take a few off the back leg. Two more. Good. And the last kick before we go on to a short break is the side kick. So again, those who have done this before, the knee and foot in front of your standing leg. We'll come to the side here and we can expand straight out. Nice straight line, designed for a side attack from either of these plants. So I'm going to side onto yourself from here. Again, those a bit more experience, you'll see the standing foot will turn to open the hip up. We're going to use the other leg. So I'm expanding the arm to try and keep myself upright. You don't want to be leaning away from the target, the technique, you want to be moving into it. Slow it down for those that are not as comfortable. Two more. Okay, after this short break, we're going to come back and put those techniques in combination.
Speeding?
Yeah,
are you
go.
ready?
I'm go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Keep going.
Get to my dog.
10 more seconds. Simran, what did you think of that challenge?
Well, it was pretty hard.
How many do you think you did?
I think 40 or 30.
Okay, we'll see in the final result.
Okay, working on some of those techniques. What we're going to do, the scenario here, and the great thing of doing this is it's visualization. So you haven't got a partner, we're working it for you so that you can practice this, whether it's a hotel room or your front room or bedroom, wherever you're working. As long as you've got space to do a step, all of this is going to work. The scenario here is that it's going to be a 3-step attack. So someone's coming in with the different techniques, and we're going to step forward with the techniques on the attack, and we're going to step back with the defensive techniques on each shot. So as I mentioned before, I'm actually going to be stepping forward 3 times on most of this, but if you haven't got the space, step, return to do the next movement. So we'll do the first one on a step return. It's purely and simply going to be 3 front kicks. So someone's coming in, front kick, return, front kick. So we can do these on the spot. So it's going to be 3 attacks on there. The defense on that is going to be low block, and low block. So again, that could still be just on the spot. So I'm going to step forward on this occasion. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and the defense is going to go 1. And we're looking the top of the tibia to defend or come to the side top. So it's knocking the leg away from the target of intention. So 1, 2, 3, and go back. 1, 2, 3. Good. This time I'm going to do it on the spot. So 1, 2, 3, and the defense is 1, 2. You can still move the shoulder positions into a more defensive posture. And one more on this one before we change the attack. So 1. So nice and simple to start with. Just get them in the rhythm and get the mindset of what we're trying to achieve from this goal. We're moving straight on, and we're going to come around with those turning kicks. So turning kicks, you can attack from anywhere from the knee up at the ankle up to the head, depending on the tension target. We're going to aim for the waist area here, so we come here, and again, kick to your own ability. So if it is ankle kicks, get used to it, it will get better. As we do those kicks to the waist, we're going to do a waist block. It's like a low block, but with a bent arm, so you lift the blocking area to cover the waist. So we can waist block, and the pivot at the elbow, not as much for the shoulder. So low block comes from the shoulder, waist block comes from the elbow. So I'm going to come forward with those turning kicks, do them on the spot. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to step on this occasion. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3. Good. And as you get more comfortable, try and get the timing of the landing of the step with the completion of the technique, opposed to the kicks, of course. So we've finished the whole body movement together. Let's go again. In, 1, 2, and 3. And the great thing of us putting this online for you, if you want to do more of one particular one, you can rewind it. You can go back and view this and segment it. Pause it, go back, watch it, pause it, so you can work it yourself. Rewind, that's video, hey ho. Right, we're going to come in this time, we're going to mix up the 2 kicks there. We're going to front kick to the side, front target, we're going to turning kick to the side, and front kick. So from there, low block for the front kick, waist block for the turning kick, low block for the front kick. Let's go again. So on the spot this time. And it's low block, waist block, and low block. And the great thing about putting this sequence in which, as we start changing it, is try and remember and put them in the right place. Let's go again. 1, 2, and 3. Nearly missed that up. Low block, waist block, and front kick. Okay, and one more. So it's front kick, turning kick to the waist, front kick, and we're coming in. Low, waist, and low. Good. Right, this time, and again, it's a great one to work balance and coordination. We're going to double the kicks up. So it could be, it got blocked to open up, okay? It could be to change height of technique. So it could be hip, waist, you can choose. So we're doing double kicks. Great for balance, great for coordination, and it doesn't take a lot of space. So on there, it's purely and simply going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And why I like to do this as well, it makes those blocks quicker to recover. So if they're not quick to recover, the second block won't work. So we're going to go double turning kicks with each leg. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and double waist blocks. So 1, 2. We've got to bring it in sharp. 1, 2. And as you move, it gives you more time. So you're getting the essence of moving backwards on the attack, which is natural instincts. We never want to go back against natural instincts. We're going to go again. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and double waist block. 1, 2, 1, 2, and one more. 1 and 2. Right, from there, this time we're going to do a leg and hand. Double blocking, but 2 different planes this time. So I'm going to come front kick, so it's aimed middle section here, and punch. So front kick, punch. So you see the kick and land with a punch. So obviously here we're looking to go back with the low block, then straight up with that middle block. So it's got to be a quick return. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to come back to that again. For front kick, front punch. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're going to go back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, let's go again. Front kick, front punch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And low. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good job. Right, this time, got one more before we move on. So, one technique we didn't practice earlier, which we're going to come in here, is that back fist strike. And we use the front knuckles, four fists, to punch. We use the back of those 2 knuckles to strike. And we're striking the side target here. So we're going to come back fist here, so from the centre chest, going out. Very similar to that middle block, but it's a half turn. Right, the attack's going to be here, waist, head. So I'm going to come with a turning kick, and as that land, back fist strike to the head. So turning kick to the waist, back fist strike to the head, turning kick, and back fist. The defensive offensive on that one is going to be a waist block and change of hand. So they can be this side for the turning kick, opposite side, so I'm crossing over the body. So let me show you again. So I'm coming one side of the body here, and the other side of the body here. So it's on a diagonal. So from there, we're coming in turning kick, back fist. We're going to do these first ones on the spot. 1, 2, off the other leg. 1, 2, the other leg. 1, 2, and again on the spot, we're going to waist block, block, waist block, block, waist block, high. I'm going to step it forward. You can do it on the spot if space restricts you. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to go back. 1, 2. Good. And as I mentioned, hoping you're keeping up with this. Let's go. And we're going backwards. Good. The gap between the kick and the strike wants to be minimal. The longer it is, the more recovery the opponent's going to have, the more chance they're going to defend you. As you're looking here, how quick are we having to block? Let's come back in. So. We've got 2 more before we give you a breather. Let's go. And last one for you. Let's go. And we're going back. Okay, great. Right, we're going to move on. After the credits are rolled today, we've got a super secret segment. So if you can keep on to after the credits, we're going to go through that and something else that we're going to add to the value of this streaming. I'll see you in a second. We're now going to move on to the fitness part, and we're going to be working with Mrs. Ross on this. we're going to go to your own levels. So if you need to sit out for part of it or take it down, or even if you want to take it up, you can double the speed, go to your own pace. If you're a little bit dizzy, then do stop. We're going to be working at different levels, so beginner level, intermediate and senior level. So I'm going to pass you straight over to Mrs. Moss.
Good morning again, everybody. Welcome to a new week. Okay, we're working on the legs first this week, okay? Remember, some of you back in week 1, so if you need to hold on to a chair or hold on to a wall, you can. But what we're doing today is really slow. We're going to go slow with those kicks, okay? The more advanced people, we're going to do them, but we're going to do it on the floor. So we're going like a table, so knees and hands. Again, you can stand up, it doesn't matter. And we're going to take that leg out, and it's going nice and slow. We're going to take it out. We're doing a turning kick one today. Okay, we're going to go that way, and then when the time is finished, straight up with the other leg. Okay, get ready in your position. Yes.
Okay.
And time is on. Okay, so this one, make sure you still keep breathing though. Keep that breath going. Breathing in. So the slower the better on this one. Nice and slow. Taking it all the way back to the bottom and round.
Halfway on that leg.
And breathe. Keep breathing. If you started standing
10 seconds.
and you think you can do it on the floor, then go down on the floor.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Good work. Okay, putting that leg down. Whatever we can do on that one, we can do on the other one. When we're ready, off we go. If you've started on the floor and it's a little bit too difficult, then just stand up, hold on to a wall or onto the back of the chair. Your choice. Keep breathing.
Halfway down.
Bring that leg all the way back to the bottom. Try and keep that knee up. Don't let
10,
this knee go down.
9,
Keep the knee up.
5, 4, 3, 2, and stop.
Good work. Okay, so just pull backwards onto your bottom and big stretch out. Stretch it out. Good, and standing. Okay, moving on, we're going to work the arms now. Again, we've done this from previous weeks, so we're just going to roll the arms around. I'll show you sideways this way. Okay, making it harder is going faster. So that's all we're doing, and we're going to do it from side, centre, and side. Okay, when they're ready, time is on, and go. So again, keep breathing, keep breathing. You want to go faster, go faster. Pick those arms up, keep them rolling, rolling, and back to the centre, and round the other side. If you want to take it down, then don't have it above your shoulders, okay? But keep it moving, keep those arms moving.
10 seconds.
Moving, lifting it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, and stop.
Good, well done. Okay, now we're moving on again. So again, I'll show you the lower one. We're going to do a star jump. So straight out, if you don't want to jump, hands out, bend your knees. Or the other way, doesn't matter. If you want to make it harder, then we're doing the jump, hands and legs together. Your choice. If you want to make it even more fun, just go around in a circle and then maybe go back the other way. So your choice, whichever one you want to do. Time is on and go. So in and out. In and out. You want to turn around, turn around. If you started jumping and it's too much, just take it out. If you started with it this way and you want to take it up, take it up.
10 seconds.
Choice is yours. Pushing it out. Keep going.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Very good. Well done, everybody. Okay, big breath in. Bring that breathing down and out. And in and out. Okay, this time sitting on the floor. Feet out in front. And again, from the small of the back, lean forward and try and touch your toes. Holding it there. If you can touch your toes quite comfortably, then try and pull your nose down onto your knee. And holding it there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, from there, taking the feet double shoulder width, keeping the toes facing towards the ceiling. Don't let them fall in or out, facing the ceiling, big stretch up, and again lean forward and try and grab the soles of your feet without bending these knees, no cheating, keep the knees straight, big breath, hold. If you can, put yourself a bit further down, and the more advanced, try and get your head on the floor. Holding that, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Bring your feet in, give them a little shake, and standing up slowly. Bring your head up last. And that's the fitness for this week. Well done.
Right, I hope you kept up with all that. And the main important thing is that each session you want to start with a warm-up. You want to get the subject going on that, get the fitness element. You'll get fit doing the techniques as well. And obviously make sure you are stretching out to cool down. So well done, Mrs. Moss, for that. And again, hope you kept on that. The main thing with progressive training is we want to be looking at it a couple of times a week. So if you've got no other access, then review this, review this, do it again, so you get more of a habit. And habits are what we're looking to do, strive for the right habits. Well, at this juncture, we always have word of the week. The word of the week today is modesty. And whether we're talking to our school children or adults or top execs, modesty is a very important, humbling quality that we need to have. Doesn't matter what you have, where you are, what privileges you got, or what you can achieve. So we can all do well. We all do well at something. But it's how people perceive that you're thinking about it and how you think about yourself. So if you're boasting and bragging, it's not a good quality. Okay, it's another thing. Don't be proud of what you're doing. Be proud because you've achieved it, but make sure that what you say, how you bring it about, actually does echo the modest part of yourself. So, and again, sometimes if we don't go down this road, we can actually over supersize ourselves, and it's not a very attractive quality. So modesty doesn't have to be too humbling, but think in your everyday lives, when you talk to people, how you talk about your achievements or where you are, what you're doing, it's very mindful. So be very mindful of how you're being in your thoughts about yourself, and how you think about it. It's going to come across in how you speak. The thought of the day is the world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. And that's by Nishan Hanwha. Okay, the world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, then be one. Be one anyway. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed today. I hope it's given you something to inspire to, or to work to, and to build up on. And we look forward to seeing the next section. For some of you guys, look forward to seeing the other side of the credits. From there, we're going to finish. The bow is obviously a modest thing. It shows respect. Bow. Look forward to seeing you soon. Be safe. Welcome to this children's series. This is the second episode of confidence. So with confidence, as I mentioned last time, we're looking about walking, talking, how we behave, think, and how we believe. And all those factors, if you just chip away at each of them, builds up a more confident child. Talking today about behaviour. Okay, you don't have to follow the naughty children to make friends. You're stronger than them. And if they tell you to do things, they're telling you to say things that you know is wrong, you got one word to say, and that's no. You can be polite as you like, but just say no, I'm not doing that. No, that's not me. Okay, so just with that, look to who you make friends with. Make friends with the nice boys and the nice girls. They'll treat you a lot better. Okay, you still be polite to everyone, and even the ones that you don't like, be polite to them, because that's what you want them to do to you. So your behaviour will echo your confidence level, and if you look at your behaviour and how you do things, it will focus on that. Thinking, you're a strong person, and you could be stronger. You're a good person, and you should always be happy. And with that, we'll try what other guys do. So try what other people do. Sometimes people, I'm a bit nervous to do that. I don't want to do that. So do try to do what other people do. So if you're feeling sad or upset, it's what you think is going to change that. If you say to yourself, I'm strong, I'm good, I'm happy, and I can do this, then that's going to make a big difference, because you've got to believe it yourself before others believe it from you. And we're going to say that again. I'm strong, I'm good, I'm happy, and I can do this. And we're going to go one more on that. And again, you need to repeat it many times. It doesn't happen with one saying. I'm strong, I'm good, I'm happy, and I can do this. And do this, and again, when you're actually talking to yourself, smile. Because when you smile, you feel a lot better for that. And finally, we're going to be working on belief. Remember, it's not what other people say to you. They're not better than you. Okay? Even if they're bigger and loud, doesn't mean they're better. Okay? So no one is allowed to push you around. No one's allowed to hurt you. The teachers agree with this, and so will your parents. If someone tries to be silly, then we've got some basic techniques which is there for you to defend yourself, and it's look after yourself. And from there, all I'm going to get you to do now is just pick your hands up. It can be a passive direction, this way, okay? And if someone tries to do a slap here, just pick your arm up. So we're using this part of the arm to stop it. They come the other side, just use this hand. They might come with a grab or a kick. We can do this. We can do this. This is not fighting. This is defence, and you're allowed to do that. And mums and dads want you to do that. They want you to be, and no one's entitled to touch you, hurt you, or make you feel bad. So again, this is defence. This is right. So we're coming this way. We're coming this way. We're coming this way, and we're coming this way. And practice in front of the mirror. See that you're covering, okay? And we're doing nice and steady. But if someone grabs, you can do it quick. You can do it quick. You can do it quick, and you can do it quick. And again, you might not have to do all of them. Just one will be enough, and then step out the way. Block. Stop. Don't do that. But when you do say that, make it loud and make it bold. So if you say, stop, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to stop. Stop, don't do that. Okay, that's not acceptable. I don't like that. Don't do it again. So whatever phrase you'd like to use, okay? But again, be mindful. So if the silly people are walking around the playground and they're the ones hitting people because they're bored, okay? It doesn't have to happen to you. It doesn't have to happen to you, okay? So again, it will work, but you've got to believe in it. And that's what this is all about. So how you walk, how you talk, how you believe, how you think, and how you behave. Okay, just a summary on all this. Okay, I'll just put down the notes so we bring it out. Okay, summary, how you behave. You do not have to follow the noisy ones, naughty ones, and if they tell you to do something or say something that you know is not right, just say no. You don't have to do it. Okay, make friends with the nice guys. Okay, the nice boys and girls, and they'll treat you better. And be polite to all. When you're thinking, think you are a strong person. Okay, you're good, you're happy, and you can do this. And write that down and say it to yourself daily. Wake up in the morning, tell yourself that. Okay? And believe, no one's better than you. We're all the same. Doesn't matter if they're louder, bigger, even if they're faster, stronger, it doesn't matter. We are all from the same vein. And no one's allowed to push you around. And remember, if they do try to push you around, it's just a stopping motion that you don't deserve to be hurt. I've hoped this second part on the series helps and puts together with the first parts, and we look forward to speaking to you on other topics on the children's series. Okay, thank you very much. It's a bit
Good.